the questions are being raised by the Indian defense experts, political leaders, commentators, and the media as well, that Indian government should come forward and say something about it. What President Trump said, that India lost 5 or 6 fighter planes and Indian government is keeping mum.
As we all know, that in the presence of technological development, satellite imagery, Google Earth, and so many other available technologies, it is impossible for any government in the world to hide the losses, the war losses, from the international community. But what Modi aimed, he may not be interested in fooling the international community, but his own public. We say that one of the component of warfare is fog of disinformation, but that is vis-a-vis opponent, not vis-a-vis against their own public. But Modi was in war with, I think, its own public. That is why he was fooling them. And that dichotomy was, and because it was a web of lies, and that is why it was highlighted in the statements of their military and political leadership. But that was, I believe, as a student of strategic studies, that this policy of blatant lies and building a whole perception on the basis of those fake claims only brought strategic embarrassment and a strategic bluff for India. India has lost credibility in international media as well, because whatever the Indian political government would say, international media and governments would double check it in future. So this is really, I would say, humiliating at the part of Modi regime if they feel it.
You believe that Prime Minister Modi can survive, will survive, given the kind of the uproar we see in India right now?
I think Modi is afraid of this scenario, and that is why his party is avoiding a debate on Operation Sindoor in Indian Parliament. And we all know that Indian opposition parties, they want to discuss this whole crisis, but Modi is running away from it. So he knows that it would be, or he would be unable to defend or even portray it as a win in front of the Indian parliamentarians. Indian strategic culture believes in numerical superiority as a key to win a war. So whatever Modi regime decided in May, that was under the assumption that in terms of numerics, India is better than Pakistan if it is number of army or number of air force or any number. India is in a better position than Pakistan. But one thing what they ignored, that was the level of preparedness and tactical excellence. Because as Muslims, as Pakistanis, we don't believe in numerical superiority, but the tactical excellence and the passion for a just war to defend our motherland. So that idea of passion over or commitment to your motherland over the numerical superiority, Indian political regime and military leadership unable to match their notes and look on one page, because Indian military officials on some international and national forums, they accepted that there were losses, though they were afraid of telling about the numbers to the Indian public, because international community already knows it. It is only Indian public which has doubts about the numbers.